What is up, YouTube? Silver Baggins here, and it is time for me to finally join the 1 kilo club. Thank you so much for watching my video. I sincerely appreciate it. It is that time. Oh my goodness, I'm so incredibly excited. I am going to be pouring a 1 kilo bar, and let's take a look at this mold here. Wow, this thing is freaking deep. It is so big. I'm so excited to be pouring this silver into this mold. I hope it all fits in my crucible. I still have yet to find that out, but let's weigh the silver first just to make sure we have enough and see how it's going to end up looking with the scale here and everything. So this scale actually only goes up to 1,000 grams. So I'm not going to be able to get an exact weight, but I will know if it's over a kilo. And as long as we're over, then we're good. You know, it can be a little bit over. It's not the end of the world. So let's put that half on there. We got 16, so that's 16 ounces. Then this should be 16 as well. They're the same height. Yes, indeed. So we got 32.14. We're almost to a kilo. And then we add one more. This will be 33 ounces. And you can see it's overloaded, so it can't measure past a kilo. So we know that this 33 ounces weighs more than a kilo. So the next step is to go and see if it'll actually fit in my crucible, and then we can start melting it down, and then we can do the pour. So let's go over to the furnace and let's see how it goes. Okay, so here we are over at the pouring bench, and I'm gonna get my crucible out. That's the first thing I'm gonna do. And we're gonna see if we can actually fit all of this silver inside. So here's my crucible. It's still in pretty good shape. It's not terrible. Let's see if there's anything in there. Just a little bit of graphite at the bottom. So let's see if we can fit all of these in there. I think they probably will fit, but actually I don't know if I wanna balance this on there. So I'm gonna put it back in the furnace, and we will drop all of these in there. Let's get this over like so. Okay, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to show me dropping every single one in, but I'm just going to start dropping them in. I got the furnace turned off. It's not even on yet, so everything's super cold. I haven't poured yet tonight. And I'm going to drop all these in and we'll see if they fit. So let's do it. 7, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, and 33. Okay, so we dropped all 33 in there, and that's how high up it comes. So you can see we actually still got a pretty good amount of room in the top. I can maybe do like 1.25 kilos, maybe, I don't know, maybe 10 more. Probably, I could probably go up to 40 ounces of silver in this bad boy. So, all right, we got 1 kilo in there. Now we will close the lid. Actually, before I do that, I just want to practice picking this up just one time, just to see how heavy it's gonna be. Oh my goodness. Let's check it out. Oh wow, yeah, that is really heavy. Okay. All right, so it's gonna be a little bit dicey maybe, but let's get this turned on here, and we'll let it get started heated up. Oh, we gotta close the lid too. There we go. All right, it begins. We're gonna let it heat all the way up, and then we can pour the fatty kilo. I'm pretty excited about this. There's a couple things that I'm maybe a little bit worried about. First off is that my torch doesn't actually, it like kind of sits in, so I might have to prop that up somehow so we can actually have the torch blowing on the mold, because the mold is so tall. And I'm also just worried that that's a lot of weight in the crucible. I've never had more than like 21 ounces of silver in there. So, you know, it'll probably be okay. But other than that, I hope it's a smooth pour. This actual size of a bar will not fit back in the crucible after I pour it. So I literally have one shot to get this right. So hopefully everything goes well. Hopefully it ends up weighing over 1 kilo, because that's what we're going for. And so yeah, I'm just gonna let that heat up the rest of the way, and then we will do the pour. Okay, so it's up to temperature, and actually let's double check that first. Let's just make sure everything's all melted here. Oh yeah. Wow, that is full. All right, so we got the 1 kilo of silver melted. I think I'm gonna try this angle. This should be the best view, I believe. But first I gotta heat up the mold, and then we'll pour it, and then we'll see if we get it big enough. I think I'm gonna go no flame on this one. I'm just gonna pour it straight because I wanna have the extra room. So let's just do it and see how it turns out. All right. Wow, that is heavy. Oh my goodness. Oh, so much silver. Oh, I'm almost worried it was gonna overflow it. I didn't quite pour it all, I don't think. Try and get some ripples on there. Oh, that's crazy looking. Oh my goodness. There's a little bit more left in there. Should I pour it? It probably needs it. It's over an ounce. Oh my goodness. There still is some left in there. I don't think it's gonna be enough. I mean, you can see, look in the crucible. There's still some molten silver. Probably an ounce, I think. Oh no. So the mold might just be a little shy. I mean, look, we overflowed the mold. And look how hot it's getting too. Wow. Okay, well let's, oh my goodness, this is a crazy experience. Let's get this chunk of silver out and we'll get it cooled down and we'll see how much it weighs. That is just so fat. I can't even pick it up. Oh, that is a heavy piece. All right, let's get it cooled down here. I'll bring in for the quench. Wow, I had no idea what to expect. Okay. Takes forever. Oh my goodness, look at that chunk of silver. That's so big and so heavy. Wow, and we got the little piece on top that I poured after. Well, let's see how we did. See how much this bad boy weighs. I did not expect the mold to just like, I mean, it was almost overflowing. See if I can handle this. You can see at the top it started to like bow over the edge just ever so slightly. Oh my goodness, I didn't expect that at all. But let's see how much it weighs. This will be the moment of truth if we hit a kilo or not. And I don't know, I can't tell. We are under. Okay, so I'll bring in here 30.2. Wow. So there must still be at least a little over 2 ounces left in there. Now the question is, should we just pour it on top? Because we already have this other little one here. And you know, it's obviously not one smooth pour, but I think if we just pour it kind of around here in this little crater, it should stick to the other bar. I've got no idea. I've never tried that before. But, you know, at this point, I want to join the 1 kilo club. You know, as long as it's all in one bar, then I think we should be okay. So, all right, I think that's what I'm going to try and do. Because we already got this extra little bit on top, so, you know, it's not going to hurt. Or it's not going to really change the aesthetics too much if we just pour around it and see how it looks. So, Anyway, yeah, let's go for it. Let's do the let's let the rest of the silver heat up, and we'll pour it just on top. I won't even put it in the mold or anything. We'll just set it right on there, and let's see what it looks like. So, all right, we'll be back with the second half, I guess, of the kilo pour. Okay, so we're pretty much all heated up for the second half of the pour here. So I'm gonna grab the rest of the silver in there, the 33 ounces. We're gonna pour it on top and see what it looks like. I've never done this before, ever. I have literally no idea how it's gonna turn out, but I hope it's cool. So let's pour it on and see what it looks like. Hopefully we don't burn the house down. All right. Well, that didn't really go as planned. Okay. Looks like we got a little dragon tear or something here. Actually, that's a really nice kind of little piece. But we got a lot of graphite on the top there. But I'll be able to get that out, I think. Not too much of an issue. So let's see how much it weighs first. Wow, this is really adding some cool character. What an interesting pour. Whoop, and it just fell off. Okay, so now we know if it's not all in one pour, it's not gonna stay. Interesting. So I guess this is the final piece. Wow. And it's light, so we didn't quite join the kilo club. Let's see how much this weighs though with that on there. It's over. So that would have been enough. If we had gotten this bit of silver on there on the first pour, then it would have been enough. Oh my goodness. Wow, this is actually kind of a cool little top piece. Well, man, that's a bummer. We were just so close. Oh, wait a minute. That's only half an ounce. Wait a sec. Was my scale off before? 32.43. No way. Oh my goodness. We did it. We poured a kilo. The whole time my scale must have been off. Sometimes when you move this little piece around, you don't get an accurate weight. But my scale must have been off the whole time. No way. 32.43. Okay, I'm splicing this into my video the next day. We're gonna finish up that video in a sec, but I wanna show you real quickly what happened with the scale because it totally worried me. I was like, is my scale off? What is going on? But so this actually is a scale that I use for the Baggins bars, and I love this one, it's super great, but this one only goes up to like 16 ounces. You can see once it hits 16, it just goes overloaded. So this one I wasn't able to use for those 20-ounce Kit Kats I poured in a different video, so I had to buy a bigger scale, and I bought this one. And I like it because it's super accurate. Actually, I think Backyard Bullion has the same scale, but there's an issue with it, and I'll show you that in a second. So let's weigh this. I have it set up, and you can see it says 29.5 ounces, and you're like, wait, what is going on? What is wrong? Well, actually, this little piece comes off, and I don't like that it does, but it's got this little lip on the side here, and if this little lip is actually resting on the plastic, then it will give you a wrong weight. And so if I put this lip on the outside here, and it butts up against the edge, then we'll get an accurate weight. So let's see here, weigh that bad boy. There we are, 32.43. So that's it. That's the weight of the bar. That's the actual weight of it. Yeah, I can't believe I totally botched that. I was just so excited with the pour and everything. So anyway, that's what happened with the scale. It is a legit bar, and let's go back and finish the video right now. Okay, so I had to take a second because I can't believe it. We actually got a full kilo of silver in one pour, and I was terrified. And if you all want to know, this little top piece, I did really inspect it to see if it was going to come off at all. But you can see there are certain spots where it is melted into the bar. It was still hot enough to where it actually melted it in there. So this top piece actually is connected, which is kind of cool. You know, this is a really unique pour. You don't see a lot like that. Definitely. But anyway, so let's switch over the mode. We got it in ounces troy here. Okay, so I switched it over to grams. It's the little G. You can see the little G right there. And so that'll be able to tell us if this is over 1,000 grams, which is, of course is 1 kilo. So we already know it is, but let's just double check it this way. There it is, 1,008.5 grams. So we broke a kilo. Oh, that is so cool. That is so cool. I cannot believe that. I mean, and what an interesting, fun looking bar we ended up with. This is super cool and unique. So I'll have to get this all stamped up and polished up, which will be my next video that I post. This video was just on the pour. And yes, we did make it to the 1 kilo club. I can't believe it. What a crazy way this ended up turning out. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Silver Baggins out.